Well, if you're like me, we had a disastrous Easter. We all had plans on Saturday. We all said we were going to make smart choices. We all said we were going to do well. And I've been watching videos this morning, and there's a lot of us out there that we had an epic failure. And the only thing we can do is just to brush ourselves off and start again. Because that was yesterday, and yesterday's gone. And that's a song. That's by Chad and Jeremy. And we have to remember that yesterday is gone. Today's a new day. Tomorrow's a better day. We just have to get back on track. So I am going to start off today with 10 steps to pick ourselves up after such a disastrous diet day yesterday. And I'm going to start off with one of my favorite quotes from Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that makes the difference. And that's what we got to remember. It's, you're going to fail in life. You all know that everything doesn't come up perfect for everybody. Everybody has their failures, and you just have to learn from them. So these are 10 steps to pick yourself up. And I'm hoping it picks me up because I'm really feeling down on myself right now. But number one is be sweetly accepting. Now is not the time to beat yourself up. You made the mistake. You did it yesterday. You ate too much candy. You ate too much ham. You ate too much of your favorite meals. You made poor choices. You really did. But you have to shower yourself today with some warmth and some sympathy and some compassion. You can hate what you did yesterday, but don't hate yourself for doing it. Have some compassion for yourself. Talk to yourself like you would talk to someone else that failed. If any of you would have contacted me, I would have given you so much love and support, yet I'm not giving myself the same love and support. So you have to realize that you have to accept your failures in life, but just move on from them, learn from them. And you would think being 68 years old, I would have learned from all of my mistakes my whole life. But you know what? Until the day I die, I'm going to keep learning something new about myself. The second thing you need to do is embrace your humanity. If you're addicted to sugar, you have to understand that you're not perfect. It's like if you're addicted to cigarettes, if you're addicted to drugs, you can be addicted to so many things in life. Sugar is just a natural addiction, and it's in so many of our foods. Even in our natural foods, there's sugar. So it's out there, and you just have to learn to accept it, and you have to accomplish it. If someone is an alcoholic and they fall off the wagon, that doesn't mean that they're not going to try again. If you quit smoking and you end up having a cigarette, that doesn't mean that you're not going to try again. The same thing with sugar. It's an addiction. It really is an addiction, and it does, at least for me, it click something inside of me that I want more. That didn't satisfy me, and I need to try something else, and then that doesn't satisfy me, and it keeps going on and on and on and on. And if I just stop and think, when I eat healthy, I really do feel satisfied after I've eaten a meal. I feel really good about myself. I feel really good. My body feels good. I'm not all sluggish. I was falling asleep in the chair the whole weekend because I was going crazy with my eating. And it was because of the sugar. I went to bed at 11 o'clock last night, and I slept until 10 o'clock this morning. And it wasn't because I was tired. It was just because the sugar had consumed my body, and it wasn't good. It just wasn't good. Number 3, give thanks for your failure. I know that sounds weird. Why am I thanking myself for my failure? Because it's going to turn into something positive for you. It's going to turn into a teaching moment for you. It's going to make you realize that, why, at least for me, I wait until the weekends so that I can have something sweet. I should figure it in every day during the week, but I blow it on the weekends, and I can't do it. In my mind, I can't do it during the week because I got to lose that weight that I gained over the weekend. I just got to lose that weight I gained over the weekend. And I'm defeating the whole purpose of this. This is not the lifestyle I want to live, that playing catch up on Monday through Friday to make up for the failure that I had for Saturday and Sunday. So I want to thank myself for knowing that I can really learn from my failures. And if you just take the time just to sit and reflect, you can learn from it. Number 4 is commit yourself to grow. Once you realize you failed at something, turn it into a learning experience. I knew that Easter was coming, and I knew I was going to get an Easter bunny. I just knew, a chocolate Easter bunny. I just knew it. But I really should have learned from the fact that I know that I can't have a whole bunny in front of me. That as soon as I got the bunny, I should have broke the ears off and put it in one of the little snack-sized bags. And I should have broke off the tail, or broke it into little pieces, and then put them in little snack-sized bags. And then just say to myself, every day I'm going to eat the ears. Today, tomorrow I think I'll eat the arm, and then the next day I'll eat another little piece of chocolate. So if I spread it out through the whole, the bunny I ate was 29 points, but I get 42 weeklies. I could have very easily broke that up into like 5 pieces and then had a little bit each day and then figured in 5 or 6 points a day, which is very feasible to do. But I didn't do that. And accept the fact that you need to make healthier choices. You really do. I tried to make healthier choices, but I didn't really 100% try. You need to 100% try. I would say I was only really 20% trying, because the other 80% I thought, you know what, I don't really care. And you can't have that attitude. You can't have an I don't care attitude. It's not going to help you. Number 5 is get back going with gusto. I got up this morning, I no more wanted to go for my walk than fly a kite or eat another bag of candy. I just didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to just sit in the chair and kind of doze off. And I know that it's going to take me a couple days to get back eating right, to get my body back, because I have to flush my system. And I don't know how long food actually stays in your body, but I'm thinking that my sugar is going to stay in here for at least 2 days, if not 3. And I have to make smart choices. I have to start eating healthier and not give in to the urge of trying to have something sweet to kind of take the edge off. Like sometimes if you quit smoking, you think, if I just take a drag off a cigarette, that'll just give me just an edge that I need. Or like if you're an alcoholic, just a little drink, just a little sip, and that'll take the edge off. You can't take the edge off. You just have to fight it, live with it, and get over it. Number 6, watch the horrible outcome of your slip and think about how bad you felt. Because I have to tell you, I felt really bad last night. I really did. Take note of how you feel, how many days it's going to take you to feel better. And really, next time, think about it. Is it really going to be worth it to go that crazy? I know that I'm going to slip again. I know I'm going to fail again. But hopefully not as badly as I did yesterday. I don't know why I think that food is like the answer to everything. Why do I think that's going to solve all of my problems? It's just not. It's going to make me feel worse. It's not going to make me feel better. I'll feel better for that moment. I felt better eating that candy because my bunny, I keep bringing back that bunny, but it was a white chocolate Lindt chocolate bunny, which was that and Godiva chocolate are my favorite chocolates. But it was so good in the moment, but today, no, not so much. Really not so much. And I'm really being honest. I really enjoyed it yesterday, but I really would have enjoyed another little piece today and another little piece tomorrow rather than the whole bunny yesterday. Number 7, dwell on what you really, 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 really want. I really want to get into Wonderland, but you know what? I'm defeating the whole point of getting there when I keep making so many drastic mistakes. And they're drastic because I keep losing and gaining the same 10 pounds, up and down and up and down and up and down. And I've been doing this for the last 6 or 7 months. And I've paid almost $400 to do that because my Weight Watcher meeting is $56 a month. So I've thrown away almost $400, just thrown it out the window because it kept me in check that I wouldn't have gained more, obviously. But I woke up this morning thinking, do I really want to still go to Weight Watchers? Do I really want to pay that $56 a month? Is it really worth the $56 I'm paying when I'm not getting anywhere? Part of me said, yes, it's working because you've only gained 10, up and down, up and down, up and down. But then part of me said, you know what, you've gained 10, up and down, up and down, up and down. So I really have to take the time, sit back and think, what do I really, 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 really want? Number 8 is to create a vision board. I'm not so much about vision boards, but I do like to look at pictures of myself when I was thinner, when I felt better, when I was healthier, And I don't feel very healthy today. I really don't. I don't feel very thin today. I just feel like bloated. I just feel so bloated. And it's not a feeling that I like. Number 9 is proclaim your freedom, which means just to be free to know that, you know what, you're going to make mistakes, but don't beat yourself up. You don't have to go crazy. I went crazy yesterday. Just know that in the future, you don't have to go as crazy. Have a little bit of everything. Have a little bit of what you want. Have it every day of your life, not just on special holidays. Don't look forward to a special holiday to think I can go crazy on this one day. Have a little bit of what you want when you want it, and then you won't go so crazy. If you deprive yourself of it, then all the more reason that you're going to go crazy, because you're thinking, I'm not going to deprive myself today. But you don't have a problem depriving yourself of it every other day of the year. So you got to make sure. And the final thing you have to do is make a plan. I plan on just getting back on track this week. I plan on making healthier food choices, not beating myself up so much, realizing that I'm human, I'm going to make mistakes, and if it was easy, everybody would be thin. It would be. Everybody would be a success at it. And I'm just not being very successful with it, and I have to try better. I have to put more effort into this, and I wish there was a way you could bottle the feeling like I feel today, because I feel very sluggish. I feel very depressed. I feel like a failure. And if I could just spritz like the perfume and walk into it, just to kind of like feel it for that moment and just think, is this how I want to feel if I have this bunny, if I have this piece of cake, if I have this piece of pie? It's a good reminder. I don't want to get to the point like I am today that I have to go so crazy eating yesterday and then feel like this today. And I slept terribly last night. Although I slept almost 11 hours, I didn't really sleep 11 hours because I kept waking up because I didn't feel good. I just had a lot of interrupted sleep. I had a lot of interrupted sleep. And I kept waking up and rolling over and then waking up and then sitting up. And it's like, it was just a miserable night. And if there was a spray that I could bottle this and spray it, I would make millions. That's a patent I would like to have. But there's no such spray. And we have to live on our memory and remember that we have to do like my book says. Live life in full bloom. And that means accepting your failures and moving on. And don't be so critical of yourself. So give this video a like, leave a comment, let me know how your Easter went. Hopefully it went better than mine. And just know we're gonna do this. We're gonna do better. We definitely are gonna do better.